Hi everyone, let's talk about Maduro and Venezuela and how this situation just basically shows the American government, the UK, and the European Union are gatekeepers of legitimacy. These are not defenders of democracy, these are gatekeepers of legitimacy. And them kidnapping Maduro from Venezuela to and bringing him to, taking him to New York City. And basically, the whole of that process is just, it's textbook. It's textbook. It goes with the brand that is the US in the international community. They are not defenders of democracy. These are governments that are gatekeeping legitimacy. And that's why Donald Trump was saying they're going to run Venezuela or whatever, whatever the plans they have. But the bottom line is this goes into, these are gatekeepers. They do support electoral fraud if it's their guy, the guy that they support. So basically, a gatekeeper is like a bouncer in a club. Everybody's supposed to pay $20 to get in, but this bouncer now is only letting in people they like. They're letting in women they would sleep with, men they would sleep with, and that's what they're doing. So even if you have $20, if they don't like you, they're not going to let you in. And then you have other people, players, who come in and they give them $200, so they get in even if they don't like them, because this person is not fair. This is a gatekeeper. It's just a gatekeeper in a club, and he's just letting in people he likes, and that's about it. And that's what the US, the UK, and the European Union, that's what they reduce themselves to. They are not defenders of democracy. And because they're not defenders of democracy, this goes into the Western civilization. These countries are not leaders of the Western civilization. So this is another thing people need to understand. Because for you to be a leader of the Western civilization, you do have to defend democracy as is right now. And gatekeepers basically cannot be leaders of the Western civilization, because you cannot be at the gate and you are also, in the house. The person at the gate is not in the house. Okay? So the Western civilization requires defending of the Western principles, not managing acceptable